there, Janet Roses. Welcome back to the YouTube. We're back at it again with another video. Today, we're going to be looking at the most embarrassing things that could ever happen to you in school. By the way, guys, if you're wondering why I've got 2 silver play buttons, I don't. That one is actually gold. It just doesn't look it because of the bright lights. You can check out the last video. I do a whole unboxing on it. Kicking it off with the first one, entering the wrong classroom. We've all done it. We've all been there. Apparently, 1 in 2 people have done this. So maybe not all of us, half of us have done it. But I have done that, and it is very embarrassing because you just have opened the door, you're like, hello? Caught staring at your crush. 1 in 2.3 people have done this. You're not going to improve your odds by creeping them out. Yeah, especially if you stare at them like Henry stares at Isabel. Imagine your crush was just looking around the room and she catches you staring at her like this. Accidentally going into the wrong toilet. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. Just laugh it off and move on. Yeah, that is quite hard. That is quite hard. Especially when, at that age, when you're in school, people make things 10 times worse for no reason. Parents hug you in front of everyone. You know what? That one's not actually too bad. I'm all for a hug. I've never been embarrassed by that, but I think a lot of people would be. 1 in 4.2 people have food stuck in their teeth. Yeah, that wouldn't be, that's definitely not ideal, especially if you're talking to your crush. If you're staring at her like this and you got food stuck in your teeth, that's not great. Laughing at the wrong moment. Maybe they're talking about a funeral or something. They're telling you about a relative that's just passed away and you go, really not the right moment. Making eye contact while yawning. That's an interesting one. I've not really done that before. I remember my teacher being really annoyed at me once for yawning. I know it is rude, but to be fair, looking back now, maybe I shouldn't have yawned in her class at her. Oh no, messing up during a presentation. Yeah, that is embarrassing. Make sure you stick around, guys, because these just get more and more embarrassing as they go on. Especially the ones at the very end. Oh, God, yeah. Voice cracks while giving an answer. We've all hit puberty, unless you're watching this and you haven't yet hit puberty, in which case, you've got this to come. Hi, Jake, could you answer this? Yeah, I think it's 17. Oh, God. It's so annoying as well because you have no control over it. Oh, shouting wrong answers confidently. I think I must have done this. There's some kids in the class that do this without hesitation, and they do it all the time as well. They think they're really clever, and they're just not. They're just not. So they should just sit down and shut up. I'm sorry. It's just bringing me back to my school years. Forgetting deodorant on a hot day. You know what? To be honest, you might think I'm disgusting, but I never really used to wear deodorant in school that much. Maybe I would after PE, but other than that, I wouldn't really. But no one ever said I was smelly. But then also nobody ever wanted to be my friend either, so maybe that's why. Jokes. 1 in 18. Caught checking yourself out in the mirror. That would be quite embarrassing. It's even worse if you do it in a window. You go up to the window and you just start doing your hair and stuff. And then you realize there's someone the other side of the window looking at you. Asking a teacher to repeat themselves. I'm sorry, could you say that again? It's an important phrase to remember. Rather than just go, what? So, what are you f***ing on about? I can't hear you. It gets more and more embarrassing every time you ask. Because if you ask once, that's fine. If you ask a 3rd time, it's getting a bit... 4 times... No, I think I would just nod. I'd be like, yeah, trying to open a door the wrong way. Maybe you push it and it just doesn't move at all. Yeah, that is embarrassing when people look at you and they see you do that. Gives them the instant ick. Oh, God, this is the worst one. Calling the teacher mum. Oh, my God. We've all been there. Well, I say we've all been there. Apparently, 1 in 25 people did this. I think it's way more. I've done it. I've done it loads of times. I've called the teacher dad. I've called the teacher mum. I've called a female teacher dad. That went down well. A student might associate their teacher with the nurturing roles of parents. Yeah, it doesn't get much worse than that. Or does it? Making a loud noise when moving a chair. That's so specific. The unexpected sound can draw everyone's attention to you. I always remember moving chairs, especially in primary school. It was always a test of strength and who was the alpha in school if you could lift more chairs than your friend. You'd be like, yeah, I can lift this chair with one arm. I'm strong. You can't lift this chair with one arm. You f***ing weak. 1 in 30, spilling a drink on yourself. I mean, that's embarrassing anywhere, but in school, forget about it. Oh, God. This actually has happened to me. No one laughing at your joke. You know when you're that confident, you're saying something really funny, and you're so confident that you shout it out in the class, and nobody laughs. It's just dead silent. That's why I could never do stand-up comedy. it made me want to just walk out of the room. Making a weird noise while sneezing. I definitely sneeze differently at home to how I sneezed in school. I think at home, I just let loose and I would just scream like there's an earthquake going on. Whereas at school, it's more like... Having armpit stains, 1 in 50. A sweat-proof undershirt is the easiest, most hassle-free way to stop pit stains. Thanks for that random YouTube video. Walk in on someone using the bathrooms. This happened to me the other day, right? I was out in a cafe eating breakfast with my mum. I went to the toilet. I just so happened to be doing a number 2. I was sat on the toilet, thought I'd locked the door. Newsflash, I hadn't. And a big bald man opens the door and he went, "Oh, sorry." And I was like, and I was just sat there. I was sat there like this. And I was like, "Oh, sorry, I'm on here." And I just sort of like closed my legs, put my hands over my genitals. It was just so awkward. It was obviously my fault because I should have locked it. I thought I had. And when I walked out, I was hoping he was going to say sorry again. At which point I was going to go, "Oh, no worries." I thought it was funny because I did actually think it was funny, but he didn't. He just made eye contact with me as we walked past each other. He didn't say anything. It was just so awkward. Going to the wrong locker. I don't actually ever have a locker in school, but maybe you guys did. Is that really that embarrassing? Bringing no money. I've been a victim of that. If you go into school on non-school uniform day and you have to bring in £1, or maybe it's £2 now, I don't know, and you forgot to bring in the coins for non-school uniform day. That was always very embarrassing. No prom date. Don't let the fact nobody asked you get in the way of having a good time. Yeah, exactly. You don't need to go with a partner to the prom. You just go with a friend if you're a fucking loser. Caught talking to yourself. Caught talking to yourself in school. That would be embarrassing. I mean, I do that at home all the time, but I don't think I really did it in school. Yeah, that would be bad. No one listening to your presentation. The key is to talk with your audience, not at them. Well, I think that's really the teacher's job to make sure everyone's listening. But anyway, teacher picks on you. 1 in 590 did this. I reckon there's more than that. I reckon it's definitely more than that. The teacher's never picked on me, but I've definitely been in a few classes where the teacher hasn't liked one of the students and they just keep asking the same person questions, probably because they're misbehaving or whatever. Most teachers are doing it to get you to open up and be sociable. There you go. Getting caught with chewing gum. I never really understood why teachers didn't want you to have gum in school, but it's just one of those stupid school rules. Oh no. This is bad. Camera flash goes off. 1 in 780 did this. You're trying to take a sneaky picture and it goes off. Oh, that would be bad. That would be terrible. Wearing same shirt as someone. Well, yeah, everyone wears the same shirt in a UK school. It's called a school uniform, you penis. I don't know how often this would happen, but locked out of a classroom. It doesn't really sound that embarrassing, to be honest. It's just, why are you in school if you're locked out of the classroom? Are you there at like midnight? We've all done this. Spitting while talking. Hey, say it, don't spray it, buddy. Especially if you spit on your crush. That's not how to win them over. Oh, there's waving to the wrong person. Or sometimes, if someone's waving at you, you think they're waving at you and they're actually waving at the person behind you. That's embarrassing as well, isn't it? Walking with your backpack open. Yeah, that would be especially embarrassing if things start coming out. Yeah, that's not ideal. Especially if you've got something like, I don't know, maybe a dildo in there. You don't want people seeing that, do you? Put on the spot to dance. Why would that ever happen in school? Showing you're willing to participate can help ease the tension. What teacher's going to make you dance on the spot? Oh, this used to happen to me so much because I am a daydreamer, to be fair. Getting caught daydreaming. The average person spends nearly 2 hours each day lost in thought. Yeah, in my case, it's about 12. Caught writing a note to your crush. I never did that. To be honest, I didn't actually give a shit about girls when I was in school. I was just too busy playing Xbox. Missing a serve in gym class. Okay. Yeah, it didn't really happen to me, but I can see why. With these embarrassing things, they're always ramped up to like 1000% in school because everyone judges everyone. Everyone's learning about themselves. There's just so much. It just seems more embarrassing than it actually is. But it's all in your head. It's not actually really embarrassing. It's just in your head. Your parents show up unannounced. Oh God, that could never happen. If that's happened to you, I'm sorry. Phone goes off during test. That would be very embarrassing because you would then get kicked out of the exam in front of everybody and you'd probably be banned from doing other exams if you're in the UK. You're not allowed to have your phone in the exam. Realizing you stepped in dog poop. It's even worse if everyone can smell it on you in the classroom. That is definitely worse, yeah. Being caught picking your nose is one of those private habits that most don't want others to see. It's definitely happened to me. Yes, definitely happened to me when I was in school. Apparently, 1 in 30,000. It's way more. There's way more people. Surely, right? That's happened to you guys as well, yeah? I can't be in 1 in 30,000, guys. Come on. God, puking in front of the whole class. That would be so bad. I've definitely seen that happen to my friend on a school trip. We were on the bus and he was just feeling really sick on the bus. And then he puked at the front of the bus. It was really funny. Being mocked in front of crush. Don't let this hurt your self-esteem or stop you from asking someone out. Yeah. What they said. Right, I don't agree with this one. Crying in front of friends is not embarrassing. All right, if you want to cry, you cry. It doesn't matter. Whether you're a boy or a girl. Everyone cries, everyone laughs, everyone shits, everyone farts. I actually didn't know I was a poet. That was quite emotional, actually. Oh, God, someone pulling your seat behind you. That was bad. And you know what? I've actually accidentally done this to a girl when I was in school. She was sitting down. I didn't see that she was sitting down. And I promise I didn't mean to. And as she was sitting down, I just needed a chair. So I just looked over and I lunged and grabbed it. She fell on her ass. It was really funny. But I also got really told off and I hated being told off when I was in school. So I cried. Crush revealed in front of class. It might make you feel self-conscious or worried about how others will react. You know what, guys? If you've got a crush, just tell them. Just tell them. Doesn't matter. It's all in your head. Oh, this has happened to me. Caught sleeping in class. 1 in 60,000 students did this. Again, I reckon it's more than that. Sit at the front of the class or bring a water bottle. It will help you stay awake. I think I was in year 4, so I was quite young. And I just got no sleep the night before, and I fell asleep. I remember it's the worst thing being woken up by the teacher, because you normally when you wake up, you're in your lovely bed, not in school, meant to be learning about trees. Oh, snot coming out while sneezing. That was bad. If you've got a cold and you do that and everyone sees it, no, just no. Someone pulling your underwear. Yeah, that does sound embarrassing. I don't think that really ever happened to me. If someone's doing that to you, they're probably bullying you. So maybe tell the teacher or punch him in the face. No, don't do that. You didn't hear that from me. Getting picked last in gym class. Right now, this one I know has happened to more than 1 in 66,000 students, because there's not 66,000 students in one class. So yeah, but it is embarrassing. Dropping your lunch tray. Oh, God. I've not done this before, but I can imagine a busy canteen. You've got your beans on toast or whatever it is you're being served, and it just goes everywhere. The whole canteen goes quiet, and everyone stares, points, and laughs at you. Getting lost in the school building. I mean, that happens so much when you're in year 7. I don't know where my maths class is. It's just a big school and it's brand new to you. So you have to ask other people and it's embarrassing. Or everyone can hear from your earphones. That would be embarrassing. Teachers may be unsure whether headphones are beneficial. That would be embarrassing, especially if you're listening to, like, I don't know, something you don't want other people to hear. Like, maybe you're watching porn. I don't know. This is so specific. Teacher points out your messy nail. In most schools, fingernails must be cut short and kept clean. Really? I've literally never heard of that. Called out for bad breath. A lack of saliva is a leading cause of bad breath, as saliva helps to wash away bacteria. Thank you, dentist. Being late on the first day. Turning up late shows a lack of respect for your teachers. Oh, shut up. Being late on the first day. Yeah, that would be embarrassing, because it's like everything's new. Everyone's looking at you as you walk in. Oh, God, yeah. Okay, fainting in class. That is embarrassing. Have you ever seen someone faint in class? Actually sounds really funny. If your friends embarrass you about it, you might want to reconsider this friendship. As long as you're okay. Having hiccups during class. Yeah, hiccups can be very annoying. Hold your breath and swallow 3 times to stop hiccups. Weird. I've never tried that before. Oh my God, toilet paper stuck to shoe. How would you not notice that? It's stuck to your shoe with like shit on the other end. Forgetting to mute on Zoom. We've all been there. We've all been there. Maybe you're swearing at the teacher behind their back, or you think it's behind their back and they can hear everything. Trying to hug crush and they high five you. Oh, hey. That's bad. That's not ideal. Your crush might not be in the mood for any close contact. Oh, God, yeah. Just makes me cringe. Slipping down the staircase. Oh, God. This just happened to my friend. They fell down a full flight of stairs. They were absolutely fine, but it was just... I mean, that is embarrassing, isn't it? Beaten by someone smaller than you. Well, if you've ever fought a year 7, you'll know this is very possible. This can happen. And it's very embarrassing losing a fight to someone that's only 3 foot tall. Someone stealing your lunch. I don't really get why this is embarrassing. Bullying is never acceptable, so learn to say no to bullies and take appropriate action. I agree. Sitting alone at lunch. Sometimes being alone can be a great opportunity to recharge and focus on yourself. Yeah, I agree. Sometimes you don't even want to talk to anyone. You might not be feeling social. You might not be a very social person. If you have a day when you feel social, then go talk to someone. Go start a fight. Go punch someone. I don't know. Teacher catches you imitating them. This has actually happened to me. We had a foreign PE teacher and I wasn't even thinking. But he said my name, he was doing the register. He went, Jake, and I just automatically repeated exactly what he said without thinking. But he just went, Jake, and I went, Jake, instead of saying, here's sir, because I was thinking about what he said, and he wasn't very happy. Pants rip in gym class. Yeah, that would be embarrassing. You do not want people seeing your asshole in gym. Failing to hide a fart with a cough. I don't think this has ever happened to me, but it just sounds very funny. I want to see this happen. Apparently, this has happened in 1 in 182,000 students. But I don't know. Oh my god, getting visibly hard. I did not expect it to say this. 1 in 184,000 students did this. Probably less so with the girls. Flexing your muscles can help get rid of this. Oh my god. Imagine just someone sees you with a full erection in school. That would not be ideal. Having a pimple on school picture day. Just as you aren't the only one with acne, you aren't the only one embarrassed by it. Oh my god, yeah. The acne always has to show up on the worst days, doesn't it? Barber messes up before prom. He gives you a shit trim before your prom. That would be annoying. Imagine just going to prom with your crush and you got a bowl haircut. Tripping over at graduation. The whole audience is probably just taking photos of you as well, filming it because it's a special moment. You cack up, fall over face first. Face becomes orange from fake tan. I've never fake tan because I'm ginger and it would look really weird to see a tan ginger. I think that would be quite funny actually. Saying something racist in class. Oh god. When making an apology, be sure to take responsibility for your words. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that is embarrassing. Caught eating your bogies. Easiest solution is to stop doing that at all. Oh god. 1 in 400,000 students. Wow. That is definitely a Henry thing to do. Oh my god. Pooping your pants. If you're pooping your pants as a teenager, it can be a sign of certain medical conditions. Imagine pooing your pants in school. That would be so bad, wouldn't it? Having period in white jeans. The average age for commencement of menstruation is 12.5 years. I mean, I can't relate for obvious reasons, but yeah, I've never had a period, and I've definitely never had a period in white jeans. Caught watching adult movies, bloody porn in school. 1 in 654,000 students did this. Bloody that would be bad. That would be embarrassing and also just kind of funny as well, to be fair. Oh no, your private pics get leaked. Uploading clothless pics of another person without their permission is a crime. Oh my god. That really would not be ideal. First of all, probably just shouldn't take pictures of yourself naked. Definitely don't send them to anyone. That would be so bad if pictures of yourself like that got spread around the school. Oh my god. That's when the police start getting involved as well. The class loser saying they love you. What's wrong with Henry saying he loves you? Love you! Protection falls out in front of teacher. Oh my god. Imagine your condoms just fall out of your pocket and your teacher goes, what's that? Especially if you're only like 12 years old. That would be... Why are you bringing it to school anyway? Yeah, it's a very good point. Okay, the last one. And this is definitely the most embarrassing. 1 in 1 million students did this. Showing up pregnant to school. Oh my god. Annually, 13 million children are born to women under age 20 worldwide. No, the legal age to have sex in the UK is 16. Having a child in school, coming to school pregnant is so weird when you're still a kid yourself. But you know what? Each to their own. I just wouldn't want to be doing that myself. I wouldn't want to be doing that. Imagine bringing up a child while you're in school. That would be so weird. It's definitely safe to say that they were very embarrassing things that could happen to you in school. Let me know in the comments, guys. What do you think would be the most embarrassing thing? And what is the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you in school? I would love to know. I might make a video about that, actually. So let me know in the comments. All right, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe. Take it easy. I will see you in the next video.
Bye! Oi! Subscribe!
Oh God, please subscribe! Subscribe!
Subscribe! Subscribe!